back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the skateboard trucks, Tensor trucks, more specifically the Tensor aluminium low. So I've had these trucks for probably almost a year, not quite a year, and they've served me really well. I've enjoyed skating them and we just want to give our opinions on them, say what you need to bear in mind if you buy them.
So we are going to discuss 5 kind of categories. We're going to have price, weight, durability, how they perform, and style. So before discussing price, I was just going to say that me and Alfred have actually got the same trucks, although these ones are Alfred's, and we ordered them both at the same time when we started skating. So I've had some experience and I know how they feel. So with price, we think they're really competitively priced. They're good value for money. We did get them at a discount, but even at the full price, they're good quality for like the price they are. And we think that if you're like starting skating and you don't know how long it's going to go on, and if you're going to like take up skating like properly, then they're quite good and they're not going to break the bank.
Okay, so now we have moved on from price and we're going to talk about durability. We've already mentioned we've had these trucks for probably the best part of a year and they are holding up really well. They're definitely made of a strong material. The aluminium, which is light material, but yeah, as I said, it doesn't compromise on the strength. We have done a lot of grinds and slappy grinds on curbs, which is known for wearing down the trucks, and we skate them most days and there isn't too much wear. I think you can buy the trucks knowing with confidence that they will last you a good few years with a lot of good use.
I'm going to move on to style. So although a lot of people just like the plain silver, I actually think the kind of more like grey kind of slate colour with the red bushings actually looks pretty cool, and I prefer it, if anything, than just a plain silver truck, and I think it's quite cool, to be honest.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to weight, and these trucks are very light. They make your board feel really light under your feet. I think they're really good for jumping over things. The board sticks to your feet really well rather than dropping off. If with the heavier trucks, you can sometimes feel like you've got to lift it up a bit more, but these are really light. I've had friends who've been really struggling with tricks and they've used my board, and because of how light it feels, they've actually just been able to land it, and I think that is one of the real positives to these trucks.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the last category, the like skateability, how they perform on the skateboard. And I think this one's actually a really hard one to judge because every part on a skateboard, people's like personal preference affects like what they perform best with. But these trucks, given what I've said so far about the weight, the style, I think they look really good, they're cheap, they're light, and I don't think there's anything I could really improve, but we will try and mention a couple of things that might help you out when you're buying them after this.
So far we've mainly highlighted the positives with these trucks. They are really great trucks, but I'm just going to kind of give you a couple of things that are kind of the disadvantages or drawbacks. So I know they are a low truck, which means the clearance from the wheel to your board isn't quite as big as some, but they are really quite low, and if you are skating bigger wheels, then we'd probably advise using a riser pad. That's what we do, even with smaller wheels. It just helps avoid so much wheel bite. So that's one of the things. And the other thing is the sizing of them. These were meant to be for an 8-inch board, but I think they are a tiny bit shorter, so you might want to get the next size up because these did kind of draw in a little bit from what they said. So apart from that, they are really great trucks and I would definitely advise buying them.
Right, so now we're just going to go get some clips of us skating them, and you can kind of make up your minds on what you think of the performance.
watching. This was a review of the Tensor trucks. We talked about them and told you some things to know if you were to buy them. If you like the video, then make sure to leave a like below, and if you do want to see more content like this, then just subscribe to the channel. See you next time.